Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to your program called Weekly Horoscope from Sunday, April the 24th to Saturday, the 30th of April 2022. And this is specially for you coming from Scorpio. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to have a 90-minute session with me to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially reading your palms. Reading your palms is very special because the palms belong to the soul, and that's where all the messages of the soul are there, the lines being changed and everything. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. We'll talk more about this later in the program. Sunday, the 24th of April, you're coming from Scorpio. This is going to be not a very good day, especially the morning and afternoon. Complications of all kind, disappointments of all kind, not being on the same wavelength with people, creating enemies very quickly. And that aura of yours will have a big ego. And so you'll be oversensitive to whatever is being said to you. Well, you have to control yourself. Otherwise, you're going to isolate yourself. And everything you say and do, others will not appreciate it as well. So, what can you do? You can either be on your own or let somebody else coordinate and manage the morning afternoon. If you try to do it, it will fail. You'll make many mistakes. You'll get the blame. And accidents are very possible. So, drive very carefully in the morning and afternoon, especially. Evening and nightfall doesn't improve by very much, except that the danger of accidents becomes even worse. So if you are driving around in the evening nightfall, tell yourself that unexpected problems come at any time. Be careful you select the company of your that you select the people that you're having the company with. Be careful because many of them will not be very honest to you and they may even damage you reputation wise because the bad habits they may have may also be shown that you're part of it. So choose your company very, very carefully during the whole day. And if you don't have to be out, it's much safer for you to stay home. Monday, the 25th of April, at your place of work or in business, you can create many enemies, people who may be jealous of you, and you may find differences you have between the management and you. So you have to show respect. Don't be outrageously saying what you like. Don't plan things, anything secretly. Don't be a part of a team that wants to do damage to management. You will be found out, and then you'll have to pay heavily. Other than that, disappointments will be seen in the morning, afternoon, and you'll have a feeling that you have been let down in one way of life or another. And drive very, very carefully the whole day because accidents are seen easily. Accidents can not only mean physical, they can be bad calculation in finances, they can be bad communication. All these are accidents, they're all planned to happen. You're going to have a much, much better evening and nightfall, a much, much better evening and nightfall. Long term planets are there. And these long term planets help you to bond with people. And the bonding can be with family members or with the one you love or with the people you work with or the people you do business with. The bonding can be anywhere. It's up to you to choose the company. It's going to be a successful evening and nightfall. So plan something very importantly to happen. Yes, one or two of your morning nasty planets will try to make their way to the evening nightfall. So at the same time, don't believe everything you're told in the evening nightfall because there can be a letdown as well. Tuesday, Tuesday, the 26th of April. This is a fabulous day. You've got 24 hours of good luck. Plan it carefully and you'll get the most benefit. I like the morning and afternoon. The bonding with people is wonderful. If you're at work or if you're in business or if you're doing anything with anybody, that bonding will create a lot of security for you. These are slow planets, so slow and steadily, they create a wonderful platform for you. That platform is going to give you a lot of self respect and the ability to plan long term. So be very careful who you're with because if you're not with the careful people, then the bonding can also be bad. So have lunch with somebody that you want long-term security with. That's the way. Evening and nightfall gets even better. You get even luckier. So you have to be active. You have to be out and about if you can. You have to go with people who can choose the destiny, the path of destiny for you, like your bosses at work. like the people you do business with. All that is waiting to happen. You're going to get very good news during the whole day. And you may get what you want in the evening, nightfall as well. So go for that. Wednesday, the 27th of April. This is a fabulous morning and afternoon. The best of planets are there to give you some kind of good news, whether at work, whether in business, whether at home, whether who you're having lunch with, one way or another. There's going to be progress seen in your life. And the progress can come in a big way, money wise, job wise, business wise. You could chase for that romance you want, and you'll find it so easily to have it. So it's a success story for you morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall, your ego tends to become very big. And when the ego becomes big, you're seen as a person very arrogant and a person who is unnecessarily showing no tolerance, no teamwork. Don't allow that to happen. Don't spoil that morning, afternoon to become worse and worse in the evening, nightfall. So make the effort to be part of a team and to take the soft approach because I see some planets very easily provoked. And then you will be replying to that provocation in your own way, increasing the provocation. So take the soft approach. Use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. You'll do much, much better. And also choose company very, very carefully in the evening nightfall because blame of some kind can come upon you just because you are seen in that bad company. Thursday, the 28th of April, you have to be very careful at your place of work in business. You will tend to be seen as very fussy and demanding. You tend to be seen as a person with low tolerance and teamwork. You'll be seen as a person who has just no support for anybody, and so you'll feel isolated. You will not have support, whether at your place of work or in business. And that's a losing game if you do it that way. Turn it around by trying to show appreciation, by being as negotiable as you can. And nobody will blame that you are egoistic or that you're being arrogant. Evening and nightfall becomes worse. These are planets of disappointment. So there's disappointment waiting for you in the evening and nightfall of Thursday, the 28th of April. So choose your company very, very carefully. At home, say less because you can spark off disagreements easily. You won't be on the same wavelength. If you are going to be out, choose company very carefully because disappointment is seen. Anything to do with emotions, you are meant to be disappointed or let down or deceived. So to go out is a bit dangerous. You might as well stay home. Friday, the 29th of April. This is not a good morning and afternoon. There is disappointment waiting for you where you work or where you do business. So I'm preparing you for that. Tell yourself to make sure there are no ways you can find to be blamed for anything. So stick to the plan, get your job done, make sure you fulfill your obligations where you work or in business. Otherwise, whatever goes wrong, the finger of blame will come straight at you. And that's how you become a loser in many, many ways. Anything regarding emotions, you are not meant to be successfully happy. So why bother chasing for that romance you want to try? You'll just get bad news. Leave it for another day. And with family members, morning and afternoon, take the soft approach. Evening and nightfall turns very good. You have the chance to meet people who can help you get better job, better money, better business. It's all about finances. So go out and meet people who can help you in the financial area of your life. You'll be successfully doing that. You'll have a chance to get very good news. Again, for a better job or better chances in business or just meeting people who will be able to support you in some way or another. 30th of April, Saturday. This is an excellent 24 hours for you. Morning and afternoon, the powerful planets are there. So you have every chance to meet somebody powerful, whether to encourage the promotions at work, whether to encourage more business, whether to have the friendship which will be supportive of you. Chase for the romance if you want on this Saturday, 30th of April. Invite people to be out, and you will see the bonding takes place in the morning and afternoon very, very nicely. Have lunch with somebody. You'll get more than you expected for in a good way. I like your evening and nightfall very much. The planets of unexpected goodness are there. So you're going to be unexpectedly surprised in the evening and nightfall with the company you keep or what happens during the evening and nightfall, or just being surprised that you're having such a good time. So do go out and about, and you will have the chance also to meet people. I see many planets of the internet there in the evening and nightfall. So you might want to try the internet to make good contacts, whether business wise, job wise, friendship wise. So that's the week for you. Now, this 90-minute session, if you like to play lotteries, I will show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. The soul that you have is given to you to make sure that your journey in life is as successful as possible. That's the reason the soul is given to you. And the soul given to you has the chance and has the energy and has the experience to get everything perfectly matched for you. So I will show you how to reach and activate the soul. Most people get it only in their 50s or 60s or 70s, but I will show you how to accelerate the energy. There is a way. And if you can, your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, all these energies match you perfectly, make you just plain lucky. And I'll show you many ways of how to get your next 9 years perfectly under your control. We'll do it age by age, calendar year by calendar year quickly. I'll show you the platform that waits for you. So here's my email. Send me this email. Please remember that this meeting, this 90-minute session, will cost you USD $50. You can send it to me through PayPal if you like. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.